Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial. In the last tutorial, we had learned how to set the project information and project location, modify existing levels and add new levels, add grid lines, resizing and renaming the grid lines. Now, in this tutorial, you will add structural columns to the industrial complex project created in the last tutorial with the following project parameters and project specification. The first project parameter is structural columns. In this project parameters, we are going to use a concrete square column type with the dimension 24 inches by 24 inches and another one W wide flange column type with the dimension W10 by 33. The second and last project parameter is file name to be assigned to the particular project as C04 Industrial Complex Tube 2. Now, in this tutorial, we are going to follow the steps that are required to complete this tutorial. Start a Revit session and open the tutorial 2 of chapter 3. Create a structural column type, add columns, modify the height of structural columns by using the base level parameter. Save the project by using the Save As tool and close the project by using the Close tool. So the first section of this tutorial is opening the project. As we had already seen in the previous tutorials how to open the project files. So we are going to use the same process. And now in this section you will open the project file created in the last tutorial. To do so, go to the File menu, choose the project option from the Open menu bar. Then browse the location wherever you had saved your previous project file. I am going to browse C drive. Then select your project file and choose the Open button from the Open dialog box. You can see here the selected project file opens in the drawing window in the Entry Structural Plan view. Now the next section is creating a structural column type. In this section you will create a concrete rectangular column type and add it to the structural model. Before creating a structural column type, ensure that the Entry Structural Plan view is open as the current view. Then choose the column tool from the Structure panel of Structure tab. You can see here the Modify Place Structural Column contextual tab is displayed. Next, choose the Load Family tool from the Mode panel of Modify Place Structural Column contextual tab. You can see here the Load Family dialog box is displayed. In this dialog box, click on the Up One Level button next to the Look In drop-down list until the English Imperial folder is displayed. Then select the English Imperial folder and click on it. Then choose the Structural Column folder and click on it. Then choose Concrete folder. Then select the Concrete Square column and choose the Open button from Load Family dialog box. After that, in the Properties palette, select Concrete Square column 24 by 24 from the Type Selector drop-down list. Now we are going to see the next section, that is adding structural columns. In this section, you will add new and existing structural column types to the project. To do so, select the height option from the first drop-down list on the left in the options bar and ensure that the second floor option is selected in the other drop-down list. Then choose Add Grids tool from Multiple panel of Modify Place Structural Column contextual tab. You can see here the Modify Place Structural Column Add Grid Intersection contextual tab is displayed. Then place the cursor over Grid C and click when it is highlighted. Grid C is selected. Next, press and hold the Control key and click over the Grid A, Grid B, Grid 8 and Grid 9. The columns are inserted at the intersections of the selected grids. Then choose the Finish button from Multiple panel. You can see here the Modify Place Structural Column contextual tab is displayed. Then in the Properties palette, select W Shapes column W10 by 33 option from the Type Selector drop-down list. Then choose Add Grids tool from Multiple panel of Modify Place Structural Column contextual tab. See, here the Modify Place Structural Column Add Grid Intersection contextual tab is displayed again. Then move the cursor and place it on the circular grid A' and click when it is highlighted. Grid A' is selected. After that, press and hold the Control key and click over the circular grid B', Grid 1, Grid 2, Grid 3, Grid 4, Grid 5 and Grid 6 to select them. You can see here the columns are inserted at the intersections of the selected grids. Then choose the Finish button from Multiple panel. Again, the Modify Place Structural Column contextual tab is displayed. Then choose the Modify button from Select panel. You can notice here that the column is added at the intersection of all grid lines. Then select the column at the intersection of all grids and delete it to remove from the model. Now the next section is modifying the height of columns. In this section, you will modify the height of the inserted square concrete columns by adjusting their base level parameter. To do so, select all the concrete square columns 24 by 24 type concrete columns from the drawing. On selecting all the square concrete columns, you can see here the Modify Structural Columns contextual tab is displayed. Then, in the Properties palette of the selected column, click in the value field corresponding to the base level instance parameter and select the TOS level from the drop-down list displayed. Then choose the Apply button, and after that, choose the Modify button from Select tab of Modify Structural Column contextual tab. At the end of this tutorial, you know how to create a structural column type, add columns, and modify the height of the structural columns. Thanks for watching this tutorial.